Hello, my name's Paul. I'm 25. Oh wait, I'm white and I'm a man and I'm Christian, so that makes me basically Satan to the left and Muslims. So I'm a musician and I've been playing guitar for almost 10 years. I released an album last May called Delete under the name Deleted. And I plan on releasing a second album under the name Deleted come this September. And it's gonna have more songs on this one than the first one. So. And then after that, who fucking knows? But if I could share with you like a general piece of philosophy that I've developed over the past, I'd say, year or two. Keep waking up. Okay? That's all that this is. You can slap whatever label you want on it. This is life. This is meant to be. This is a spiritual war. This is, a simulation, whatever. It doesn't really matter what you call reality, okay? What I've discovered is that ultimately we have very little control. Individually, we have very little control over what happens externally. We have full control over what we do, but we have zero control over what happens externally. And we also have currently zero control over how long we live and how long we die. How long we live for. And we don't know when we're gonna die. So I've discovered that the pattern essentially is you just fall asleep and then wake up again. And then you do that over and over and over again until you die. So. But then, there's outliers, there's, murder, there's suicide, there's accidents. But that, in my mind, I put all that shit that's in God's hands. No one person or group of people have control over it. I guess in terms of murder, that it becomes more complicated, and then the suicide, people try and piece together the person's life, But ultimately, if you can find a way to cope with just existing, that's what it is. That's really ultimately what it is. You just keep waking up until you don't. It's really that simple. I dropped out of high school in 2019 because I thought it would make me cool, and I think I just desperately wanted attention, and I just wanted to seem cool. I wanted to be a cool person. I wanted to be someone who a stranger looks at and goes, yeah, that's a cool dude. And in my 17-year-old brain, I was like, if I drop out of high school, that automatically makes me a badass. Not thinking that fucking, school and work are literally connected. I didn't understand that, and I also didn't fully understand how work is like a necessity for being alive. uh, so, but I think a good piece of advice that I would give, like if on the very, very slim fucking chance that like some kind of a teacher ever watches this, which I highly doubt, but if that ever happens, some piece of advice I would give you is teach kids, fuck the curriculum, okay? Teach kids how to be comfortable being by themselves. If someone had taught me that when I was 15, God knows what my life would look like right now in terms of positivity. Because I think that's a skill that everybody should learn. How to be comfortable being by yourself. Because it ain't easy. Let me tell you. Ain't easy. Days go by, weeks go by, months go by. But ultimately, I think had I learned how to do that over learning fucking algebra and geometry and fucking Civil War history and shit, like I could have learned all that shit in a fucking 1 hour Google search. Teach me how to be comfortable being by myself. That's the biggest problem I think everyone faces. I mean, some people are straight up fucking psychopaths and they just zero emotion, fucking zero, like. But I think the majority of people, that is a very valuable skill, I think.
Talking to yourself again?
No, making a video.
Oh.
For YouTube.
Sorry.
No, you're not. You're not doing anything.
Hey, I heard you talking. It sounded like you were giving a lecture.
Yeah. Yeah, I've kind of found this this niche YouTube genre where it's just like a white dude in his room talking to his phone, and I was like, well, I could do that. So.
I thought you'd go to bed.
I did. I went to bed like it's pretty early. It was like noon, I think.
When?
Oh wait, when did we last talk?
Yeah, no, dude. I didn't find you asleep until, probably 4:30.
Oh. I think I slept for like 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours.
Oh, it's barely 8 o'clock. 8:30 minutes. Couldn't have been that long. You took a nap. You did.
Yeah.
I guess that means you're going to stay up.
I hope not. But probably.
I'm sorry to interrupt your video.
You are not, sir.
Carry on. Oh, ye wise man.
That was my father, and guess what? I'm gonna leave him in this.